いつも
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
You picked the wrong fight!
Don't mind if I do! Here's the
Take this!
flame of fury! This is gonna need all of us together! Here's the evil!
Shattering
So let's use the flashing parts their weak points!
Okay, here I go!
Leave the chargers to me! Denied!
Double demon!
Everybody!
Glacial spear!
Here's the waterfall!
No further! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine! Radiant
Double the flame of fire! Yours to be
got
let free!
Regenerate! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Here I come!
Lunar Blast!
Eternal Devastation! Easter!
Astral Energy! Lightning Descent! Lunar Corruption! Thunder Blast! It looks like you got this one
Double
covered!
demon fast!
Holy Land!
It's showtime!
Radiant Light! Here!
You're mine! No escape! No
Here's a
further!
healing art!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Thanks! Dragon Swarm!
Elusive Fire Pistol Marksman handle!
It's over!
Shine!
It's
That'll
time!
bring you down! Force of regeneration!
Here's a healing art!
I have no limits!
Raging Cascade confiscated!
Catapult!
Lunar Corruption! Gemini Orb!
Burn in hell!
Annihilation! Lightning Orb! Disappearing without a
Tear!
trace!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Light Astral
Double demon fang!
Explosion! Holy Glimmer!
Denied!
Holy Land! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Eternal Devastation!
Annihilation!
Shattering up pieces! It's time! Take this!
Here I come!
Lunar
Double
Corruption!
demon fang!
Lunar Blast! More for the stockpile!
Shine! Radiant light!
Right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
I don't feel
Air thrust!
Double demon fang! Okay, here I go! This one's all mine!
Then tonight's meal is
Now!
Good go!
Astral Energy! Full throttle! I've never seen so many bullseyes! I couldn't have done it without you.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Rena Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That's
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Rena Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renas Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Far enough!
Where are you going? I owe you, Tion.
I shall ensure
Healing
you
is what my
survive
arts
this.
do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I owe you one.
Let me free you of the house.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that. Do it! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
You're mine! Dragon form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I'm ready!
In the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc!
Annihilation! Where are you going? Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alvin.
Here I come!
Can you
Clear
take it?
the darkness to me! Here! Up!
Elusive deity!
You're finished!
Begin!
Double Demon Fang!
Begin!
Wing after wing! Let's go!
Dance on the wind!
Eater!
All
I can carve through
already!
You're mine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around. Flame of Fury! Where
Certainly
are you going?
Begin!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant,
Take
look
this.
here!
Dragon
Now!
Form!
Law! Hey! Blow them away! I must keep driving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black. Good advice for all of us. To be honest.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Game.
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Double
Radiant,
Demon
here!
Fang! Come one, come all! Double Demon
No
Fang!
I'm
further!
not so good with airborne targets.
Dragon Hit on! Dragon! It got fire!
I've got this! Let him mark
Double
it!
Demon Fang! All yours!
Frozen! Hammer!
Now!
I never miss! Let them mark me handle
Double
this!
Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Can you take it?
Far enough!
I'm ready!
Anything in armor is astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
My turn!
Naturally!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Do
Double Demon
it!
Fang!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! My turn! I'll face you!
How about this?
Elusive
Hit
deity!
on! Huh? Not today! You're mine!
No further!
Do it! Thunderblade! Lost! Demon's Descent!
Flashing bang! Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me. This one will be difficult to predict.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Get on in there with the others!
Double Demon Fang!
Airborne beast! My spec!
Here I come!
Tempest Whirl!
Devastation!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I'll smash you!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Onward and upward.
This won't be easy.
I'll take you
Don't be
all
such a
on!
pessimist.
I'll face you!
Dragon Stop!
Seismic Rupture! Elusive demon inside me! Yours!
to be let free!
I can shatter any steel!
Burn it out!
Mine's free!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Double demon fang!
Dragon
Form!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to
You
go!
picked the wrong fight!
Negative gate.
Reinforcements!
Here I come! I'm not done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down!
Double demon fang!
I'll smash you! Mike with Dragon Blade!
You're finished!
I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Form! More?
Spirits within the soil.
Double demon fang!
Let's do it!
Double leap! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Ignite! Take this!
Ready to go!
Blue escape!
I'm ready!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Resonate with the earth! That'll bring you down! Primed and ready!
Stalagmite!
That'll bring you down!
Eat dirt! Take
Will this
this!
help?
Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Thanks!
In a bind?
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Dragon Form!
Do it!
Blow them away!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Sharing the teeth in!
Crush!
Radiant
Take this!
Negative gate!
Hear me! Radiant
Take this! Blue escape! Double demon fang!
Freeze Blazer!
This one's all mine!
Oh, sparkling stars above! That's my cue!
Dragon Swarm! Shut him down! Dragon Swarm!
Finish without her!
Stop! Stop!
It's over now!
Radiant light!
Eternal devastation!
Raging Captain Call!
Free you of your power.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the evil!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! More?
Our expert coming through!
Double demon fang!
I never miss! Don't mind if I do! This one's mine!
Here I come.
Do it! Light
I'm
after
not
light!
guilty! In an instant! Impact block! More?
Raging Cascade!
You're mine!
Shattering teeth in! Attack time! Photon
Take this!
I never miss! If it's in the sky,
Double
it's
demon
mine!
fang!
Take this!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Now!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Denison! You don't mess around! Hear my call! That'll bring you down!
Certainly not.
Illuminate the
Double
sky!
demon fang!
Holy Quiver! Holy
Dragon
Lyric
Swarm!
Flame! One more time!
Denied!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Far beyond Not on my watch! Here's a healing art!
Double demon fang!
Supernova! Cascade!
This one's all mine! Burn!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Can you take it?
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
This one's mine! Sleep now!
Double demon fang!
Come in handy!
Eternal Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's a healing art! Blah, blah. Lots of Tidal wave!
I'm ready! Crush! Dragon Form!
I'll heal you all!
Crescent Flash!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block!
Let me show you what my art can do! Shining Supernova!
Burn in hell!
Raging Cascade!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough!
Awaken and wreak
Don't push yourself too hard.
got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Don't get careless!
Here I come!
Don't tell me!
Dragon Swarm!
Go get him! Here's the raging
Eternal Devastation!
They look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Double Demon Fang!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
Leave the enemy's arch to me.
No complaints here!
Raging Cascade!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Here I come! Strike! Double Demon Fang! The Blade of Thunder! Eat this!
I never miss! Nothing gets by me!
Take this!
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
That'll bring you down! Photon Blast!
Here I come! Double
Can't get out of this! Now you see what I can do!
ready!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Scream, babes.
Far enough! I'm only getting started!
No escape!
Holy Lightning!
It's
Now!
on!
Frozen.
Hammer!
I think I'm getting stronger.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
that feeling about this.
Double Demon Fang! Burn! Lion Heart! It's on! Ignite!
And again.
Here I come!
Fall into the annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation!
A wall to
Shield
Demon Fang! Dragon Dust!
Healing Heart! The healing subfury!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine!
Not here!
Not on my watch!
I'm not done! Double Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation!
In here!
Dragon War!
I'll be saving
Double
this
Demon
one.
Fang! I'm ready! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Far beyond the dark
Take
sky.
this!
I
can carve through armor! Eat dirt!
Here's my card!
Double Demon
Now,
Fang!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
You require a hand.
I'm ready! Fang!
Jolene!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
This won't be...
Here I come!
Won't be such a pessimist.
No further!
Lightning Orb! Light actions in the wind! Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! Annihilate! Go for the weak point!
Demon Fang!
Chinese Supernova!
Eternal Devastation!
More where that came from!
Here I come! This is looking good! Time to let it rip!
Explosion!
Double Demon Fang! Ready? Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm going to need to
The
use all
flame
the power
inside
of
me
my
yearns
healing
to
art
be
to
let
accomplish
free.
this. Tempest Swirl!
Here I come!
Hit!
No escape!
Red Orb
Eternal Devastation!
Huddle! Not on
In
my
the soil.
watch!
Take this!
One more!
The fluidity of your movement is
Raging
simply
Storm!
incredible.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Lightning Attack!
Trust you!
Thunderbolt!
Soaring Light Spear!
Astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Raging
Do
Attack!
without this pain!
Heal! Far enough! More for the stop!
We're nothing back!
It's mine!
This death shall not be
Lightning
forgotten.
Orb!
Inside
This
me
one's
yearns to
mine!
be let free! Ignite!
Shattering of pieces!
Here's a healing art!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Here I come!
Armor won't save you! Let us take this!
Raging Mega
You're
Orb!
mine!
Here goes!
No escape! Soaring Light Spear!
Forgive me. This is
This
my
should do
fault.
it!
From beyond!
No escape!
Vanquish!
Start up!
Okay,
Here I go! Soaring Light Spear!
Resuscitate here!
Let me help!
Double Demon Fang!
Fight left in me! By the power of blood!
Crush!
Finish without a trace!
Dragon Form!
Shine!
Beyond the
Radiant
darkest
light!
sky!
Force of
Nothing
regeneration!
can
Regenerate! By me! Far enough!
There! Go
Let us get to the fray! Here I come!
Light. Air thrust.
Heal!
Okay.
Ready and ready!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Let the marksman handle this. This one's mine.
I'll smash you!
Don't mind if I do.
No further!
Radiant.
Do it! Demon Fang! I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my It's just
Clearly the worst point against it.
This one?
Will be difficult to predict.
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang! Shine! Radiant light!
Next week.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction.
Here I come!
Arctic waterfall.
Double Demon Fang!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Dragon Swarm! Burn! Take this! Heal! Crush! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer!
Pieces! Attack time! You're mine! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
I never miss! Raging storm!
Eternal Devastation! Negative gate! Here I come! No escape! Burn in hell!
Not in your dreams!
Crushable
Lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Condemned! Healing circle!
In a bind?
Thunderblade! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Dragon Swarm!
Death shall not be killed.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation!
Raging Deny!
Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Eternal Devastation!
What I can do!
Take this! Elusive deity! Eating pile timer! Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! Double Demon Fang!
No more playing nice! Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth!
I've taken two... Stand in the wind!
Here I come! Awakening Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation!
Illuminate the dark!
Masterful cast!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara! Lunar blast!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Watch yourself.
Standing form.
Has incredible power.
In here.
Benediction light.
I'll be saving this one.
Shattering
The water
pieces.
It looks like you got this one covered.
You picked the wrong fight!
Take this.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Sleep now. I'll heal you
Double
all.
demon fang!
I'll be saving this one.
Here I come!
Healing
No
circle.
escape!
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Shine. Radiant light.
It's go time! Crush!
Gale Force! That'll bring you down!
Alright, it's showtime!
You picked the wrong fight!
Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Flare Tornado! Ready to go! Deny!
Double demon fang!
Our Arctic is in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Magic is out! Freeze!
Here goes! Damn it! Out of ammo! Not on my watch! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Double demon fang!
I'll bring you back from
Tion,
death's abyss!
astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally.
I'll bring you back from death's
It's
abyss!
on! Double demon fang!
Hasten! I'll be saving Here's a healing art!
Burn in hell!
I'm going to need to use all the
Double
power
demon
of my
fang!
healing art!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
We won.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Double demon fang!
Glacial shield!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Oh, violent darting.
Listen to me! Double demon fang!
I'll be saving
Sorry.
Double demon fang!
the same for me.
You!
Shining supernova!
No further.
Alright, it's showtime!
Dare strike me from behind.
Dance in the wind!
Double demon fang!
Here, let me help! Where are you going?
I'm ready.
Eternal chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm going to need... Use all the power of my
Dragon
healing art.
Dragon
Here's a healing
Force!
art!
This one's all mine!
Everlasting shot. Eagle ray.
Double demon fang!
Kisara. All yours, Kisara. Shine. Radiant light.
Don't mind if I do!
Regeneration.
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Come forth! Healing
I'm
fury!
ready.
What would I do without you?
Okay, here I go!
Arts require complete flame array!
Eternal devastation!
Take this.
By the power of
Now you
what I can do! Double Demon Fang! Elusive Deity! Not today! Soaring Blast! Dragon Form!
It looks like you got this covered.
Total Devastation! Demon Blast! Double Demon Fang!
Raging Storm!
You're mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire! Annihilation!
Shine!
Double Demon Fang!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Thank you.
In here!
No arms are being interrupted. Allow me to help you.
Annihilation!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it!
That'll bring
I'll
you
leave
down.
it to you!
Can't get out of this!
One at a time!
I've been hit with nothing!
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not feeling so great.
Here,
Let the
now,
house of light
save you.
rain down into
Double
your
Demon Fang!
into the
Take
center!
this!
Another incantation ruined.
Here goes!
Dance on the wing! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine!
Double Demon Fang!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Raging Storm!
Nothing gets by me. Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on them.
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
So those... Thorns of Shion's. They're really a part of Rena's Great Spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Easy. Don't be such a pessimistic.
Dragon Form!
Take this!
I'll shoot them out of the sky!
Ether!
Here.
I'm out of time! Go for the weak point! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
I shall ensure you survive this. Negative
Eternal Devastation!
Now you see what I can do!
Here's my call! I'm ready!
I could do without this thing.
This one's mine!
Some regeneration!
Regeneration!
To me! I'm ready!
Doreen!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
The flame inside
Certainly
me
not.
yearns to be let free! Easter!
Photon Splash! Illuminate the
Double
dark!
demon fang!
Can
you take it?
Holy Land!
I'll grind you into dust! It's time! Now,
There you
take
go!
this!
Don't let up!
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double demon fang!
Here I go! It's over! Thunder Shield!
Dragon swarm!
By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
Awaken and
Everything in armor is all mine!
Dance waterfall!
This isn't looking good.
Feel! I'll be saving this burning strike! Water! Hear my call! It's
Giant,
showtime!
radiant light!
Thunderblade!
Regenerate! Double demon fang! Now, while it's
No more
reeling!
miss! Take it down!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
You
I
picked the
can't
wrong
ignore your
fight!
pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Double demon fang!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Is this it?
I couldn't make it in time.
This one's mine!
From
I'll
beyond,
heal you
imbue
all.
this vanquished
Now
soul with
here
life!
goes! I can't hold on much longer! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
I'm not done!
I can carve through armor! Far enough!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here's a healing arm! My astral energy!
Double demon fang! Eternal
It's enough!
devastation!
Right! I'm
Up
only
sharp,
getting
everyone!
started. Holy Land!
Ah!
Mine!
Now or never.
Take it! You're mine! Watch the stars light!
Take
Rain
this!
down and purify
Double
all!
demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lunar corruption!
Ha! Easter! What is it?
It won't.
Hey! Blow them away!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Hey, new equipment!
finally made it. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
You guys want to rest here? Hey, Shion. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me? Not really. I'm fine with just about anything. Everything you cook is delicious.
Well, thank you. Seeing you devour my food makes all the work I put into it well worth it.
Do I look that eager to you?
Nothing wrong with that. We all have to eat to survive. It makes me happy to see people eat their fill on what I fix.
Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alvin.
Leori.
Alvin. Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it.
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Full run is waiting.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Here in one piece.
is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got me!
Well done! By the power of flame! That'll bring you down!
The flame inside me
Steel
yearns to be
Here
let
I
free!
go! Kitara, frozen!
Hammer! On your
Lunar corruption! Don't mind if I do! Gemini!
air pressure!
Nicely done.
careless.
Don't kill me! They smite with blackened flame!
Dance in the wind! I'm going to use now all the power of my glowing arts to impel together.
No further!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain
Stalagmite.
down and pure
Dragon
light!
Form! Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
This one's mine!
Bloody
Double Demon Fang! Ignite!
Now! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
The flames
No,
are
I'm
all
ready.
up! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory!
My turn!
Naturally!
Not scared!
Lightning orb!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Double Demon Fang!
Eruption! By the power of
deity!
Here
Getting
goes!
caught
On the
by
top field! Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Dragon Form! Not today!
I'll blind you with a shot! Send from the wind! Prepare to be seized!
Raging
In a
storm!
bind?
Take this!
Amazing.
No escape!
Photon flash! Raging
Dragon
cascade!
Form!
Water!
Anything in armor is all mine! Armor won't save you! Elusive deity!
Here I come!
Rotating
No
crown!
escape! Crush! Dragon Form! Double Demon Fang!
Down from the wind!
Freeze laser!
Reflect on thy sin! They smite with blackened flame!
Eternal Devastation! Dragon Form!
Radiant
Burn
blade!
in hell!
The sky is mine!
Regeneration! No further!
Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me help!
Strike!
Shooting star!
Dragon Form!
I'll blind you with a shot!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
No more playing
I'll leave it to you!
Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Here's a healing outstanding form!
Need something.
You need to be healed!
The mighty have fallen.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Inhale Carrot!
Ignite!
Poodle!
Stay away from my friend!
Flame of fury! Burning
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Freeze laser! Oh, violet sun wind! Hard now through all! Crossblade! Ready in the wind!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging storm!
Benediction light.
First aid!
I owe you one.
Photon flash! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Form!
Lunar This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
a really bad feeling about this.
I can carve through armor!
Will this help? I'm ready!
Double demon
This
fang!
one's mine! Air thrust!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Can't get out of this!
Waterfall!
Ha! Not today!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll face you!
Raging
Thanks,
Storm!
Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We'll do better.
I'm ready!
Ridwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Burning Dragon Form!
Here's the evil! Do it! Arc Seal! I'll be saving this one! Huh! Win not in your dreams! Huh! Photon
I'm ready to start! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
No further!
Demon Fang!
Water! Here my core!
Ready and ready! I'll smash you! Begin! Seismic Russia! It can hide itself? Amazing! Ether!
Here
Here I come! Dragon Form!
Hear my Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Double Demon Fang! Double Devastation! Dragon Form!
Freeze Lancer!
Reflect on thy sin! They smite with Double Demon Fang!
Raging Storm! Hear me! Explode Flight!
Mind doing the
Mine!
dust!
Ice Prison!
Reflect on
Water!
thy sin!
Hear my
Demon
call!
Fang!
Lightning Cadet!
Take
Here's the
this!
healing art!
You're finished!
Aid!
Double
Raging
Demon
Storm!
Fang!
Celestial
I have no limits!
Ice
The
Prison!
flame inside me yearns to be lit. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Arc Healing Circle!
That
Shining
can't get out of
Supernova!
this!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Eternal devastation!
Magic Accelerate! Light Axe Raging Cascade! Leave the enemy's arcs to me! Power of Flame!
No place here!
And here! Lord of the Stockpile! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Eternal devastation! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shine! Radiant light! Burn!
Do it!
Regeneration!
Johaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case. A dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just... this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go! Are we on that giant flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissance, for that matter?
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
Renaissance!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
This is the Great Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
What do we do now? Renus almost inside that thing. And I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back. We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, I understand what you're doing. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first, you'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy for you to consume. And we're not puppets for you to control!
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us. We'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I fight to quell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back. Give it all back. Give us back our world and give me back my own life.
Once and for all, we are going to end centuries of terror and death. Right here, right now.
Here's evil. Maelstrom. Freeze Lancer. I'll heal you all. Raging Storm. Healing Circle. Lightning Condemned.
Sorry,
Maybe the time to be let free. Burn!
Shattering up!
Attack time. Here's evil.
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
can't get out of this!
Freeze Lancer. Harsh
Take this!
Arcane.
Double
Looks like you got
demon
this.
I'm not done!
Sorry.
Devastation!
This is my...
Soaring light spear!
Getting close.
Finish!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Spirits within the
Where
soil.
you go? Awaken and reach back!
Double kill!
Will this help?
Masterful dash!
Healing
This
Storm!
one's all mine!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Burn!
Water. Here
Double
I
demon
go.
fang! Rupture! No escape!
Elusive deity! Ready and waiting! I can carve through armor!
Water. Hear my
Take
call.
this!
Double demon fang! You're mine! Stop!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Double demon fang!
Such unadulterated fury.
One more time. By the power of
Double
fire,
demon
come
fang!
through. Radiant light.
Elusive
Spirit
deity!
flame.
Take this!
Reload. Shining
Soaring
Ignite.
light spear!
Use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish Raging Cascade.
Elusive deity!
Resurrect.
Eagle
Purge
ray.
Malevolence. Arcane Waterfall. Freeze Lancer.
Air pressure!
Will this help? Primed and ready. Gale Force.
Burn!
Raging Cascade. Where are you going?
I can carve through armor!
Purge Malevolence. Blah, blah, blah.
Donut!
By the power of Freeze Lancer.
I'm not done! Soaring light spear!
There you go.
Devastation!
Don't let up. Now.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact block!
Glacial Speed. Here's evil. Freeze Lancer. Lightning Orb. Purge Malevolence. Arcane Waterfall.
No escape!
Sweet
Soaring
Mouth.
light
What's
spear!
Lunar Corruption?
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
What in the world is this realm?
Shut him down!
One more time.
This isn't looking good.
Art expert,
Let us take to the fray. Scream, baby. Double demon fang! Rending you a bloody howling. Shattering the pieces. Attack!
Rain down and purify all! Here's a healing art!
Now I can let loose.
Ready to go! Heal force!
Devastation! Soaring light spear!
Poodle!
I couldn't make it in time.
Eat dirt!
I'm gonna need more of that.
That'll bring you down!
Prepare to be sealed!
I still got to fight this in me. Here's a healing art! Reactor energy! Illuminate the dark!
Now I can let loose.
No more blurred night!
Soaring light spear!
Chinese supernova! Raging cascade!
I'm knocked up! The flaming is looking grim. Hold tight.
We've been through far worse before.
Right. Time to turn the tide. You! Regenerate! Sorry to trouble you.
Thank you for the healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch. So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Run up!
That's gonna smart.
Double demon fang!
Into the shadows!
Dragon dust! Can't move!
Don't give up! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy land! This one's mine! Here! Gale force! Where are you going?
Not done yet! Pain.
Take this!
I can carve through armor!
It's
in your hands now. Yours to be let free! Okay, here I go! Double!
Leave the charges to me!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon swarm!
Gemini aqua!
Stay away from my friend!
Violet darting wind.
Denied!
They're not playing around!
Dragon! Is this it?
Raging cascade! Hurry, malevolent! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! Purge malevolent! Arctic waterfall! Hurricane! Eagle school! Raging
I can carve through armor!
Razor, take care of it! Poodle!
Come on! You have to hold on! The power of light! I'm ready to... The power of light! All right, let's go! Guardian, walking!
We're not energy for you to consume, and we're not puppets for you to control!
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us!
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us! We'll do whatever it takes to stop you!
I fight to quell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back! Give it all back! Give us back our world and give me back my own life!
Once and for all, we are going to end centuries of terror and death. Right here, right now.
Here I go! Dance in the wind! Only get air thrust!
Okay, here I go. Double demon fang! Dragon swarm!
No dawn shall break through.
Shine!
Here's
Radiant
the
light!
purge, malevolent!
Of regeneration!
Arctic
Trust the flame inside me!
Here I
Yours
go.
to be let free!
I'll be saving you lightning!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here I come! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Don't let
being interrupted. What my heart can do. Rise and shine!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Healing circle!
Not today!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for to depend on.
To stop his rock, you're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Bloody howling! Take this!
In a bind?
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, fully glimmer! They're not playing around!
I owe you one.
Arts required.
Sorry.
You do the same for me.
Dance to the wind!
Double demon
Seal,
fang!
lunar corruption! This'll come in handy.
Dragon swarm!
Execute!
Here I come!
Seal,
No escape!
this'll come in handy.
Nothing gets by me!
Banana! Regenerate!
Now it's let loose! Double demon fang!
This one's mine! Sleep now.
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
I'm nearly done for.
No! Regenerate! Can't end here!
I couldn't make it.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She's strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, though, Helene.
Take this!
My arts can do.
Can't get out of this! Double demon fang!
Resurrection! Sleep now.
Dragon swarm! Wake up!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Raging cascade!
Thanks!
Lunar corruption!
An astral box?
That's my cue!
is this round thing? Shut him down!
Is this a Lord's handiwork? I'm past being surprised.
I say we destroy it, and quick! Dragon swarm!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my...
Is this it?
Forgive me.
Now you see what I can do!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Eat dirt! I'll bring this one's mine! Illuminate the dark! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Waterfall! Freeze now! Our next
Radiant light! Force of
I don't
regeneration!
even know the word defeat. Damn it!
Double demon fang!
No! Pierce evil!
Can't get out of here!
Thank you for the healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
No one is dying on our watch. Sleep now. Shine. Let's get you off with the west. No.
Get by me!
Force of regeneration! Double demon! Regenerate! Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm! Double demon!
Shine.
Double demon fang! Is this it?
Don't give up. I can do this all day.
Another incantation ruined.
I'll be saving this one. Let the
Resuscitation.
marksman handle this. Sleep now.
I owe you.
I'll be saving this one. Illuminate the dark. Magic is there.
Double demon! Dragon swarm!
It's in your hands now.
Here I go!
Not on my watch.
Eat dirt!
I'll bring you back.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there wasn't peace.
No, I... You're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Leave the charges to me!
Double demon! Crush! Dragon swarm!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
You may be strong.
Don't leave me. Arcane waterfall. Searing flame. Reload. Let's get you all tucked away. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Gale force. Banana. Let's go.
Take this! Now see what I can do! Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Deity! Eagle ray! It's over! Here I come! No escape!
Yours are not the skills of any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Here's the healing art!
Burn!
First
I
aid!
owe you
Not
one.
in your dreams!
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Lightning orb!
Rending you apart! I'm ready
Raging
for!
lightning! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go.
Made one! Run forth and healing the purity!
On your...
The enemy is going all out!
In a bind?
Here's evil! All Blazer! Come forth and healing the purity!
Anything in armor is all mine!
The flames will roar!
Double demon fang!
Lightning
Time to let it rip!
Vanish without a trace! Thunderblade!
This one's all mine! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Burn in hell! My reach is even wider. Take this! Dragon Swarm! Tempest engulfs you! Double demon soil! Awaken and wreak havoc!
Illuminate the dark!
Radiant light! In a bind? On your knees!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Illuminate
Anything in armor is all mine!
Awaken
and wreak havoc!
Can't pierce me, mind if I do!
Massive
Blade to the
attack!
wind! Feel! I'll bring you back from
Watch
death
yourself.
already.
Incredible power!
Up and at 'em, let's go!
Resuscitation!
Feel!
Not done yet!
Death shall not.
Far enough! Gemini Alpha!
Russia! Dance on the wind! Here I come!
When it is time!
Rending you apart!
Friend!
Double demon fang! I owe you one!
Hear me! Flame of Lightning orb!
On your knees!
Far beyond the
Eternal
darkest sky!
devastation!
I call upon
Double demon fang!
Annihilation! By the power that'll bring you down! Feel!
In a bind?
Will this
Armor won't save you!
Oh, violent darting wind! Magic is healing crossblade!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust!
From beyond, imbued in vanquished soul with light!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Not done
Hear
yet!
my beyond the
Here I
darkest
come!
sky! Here's the healing art!
Nothing can get by
First
me!
aid!
Far enough! Elusive deity! Dragon Swarm! Double demon fang!
By the power of
It's
water!
this, isn't it?
Searing flame! Supernova! More where that came from! By the power of flame! I can't hold on much longer!
Radiant light!
We natural energy! By the power of water! When it is hot!
Radiant light! Go time! Of regeneration! Regenerate! I'll smash you! Don't settle in silence! Eternal devastation!
Dance in the wind! No more playing nice! In here! More for the sunshine! I never miss! More where that came from! By the power of water! Annihilate! Illuminate the air! Here! Come forth!
Denied!
What astral energy! Oh, violent darting wind! Card now! I won't give up! This one's mine! Lightning orb! Who cares?
Come on! You have to hold on! Roll now! Eagle going in! That freaking does it!
I've taken too many hits.
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. Just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust.
The Great Spirits!
Damn, must have been conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renaissance!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What in the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
Guess they're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving!
Get out of our way! Already!
I didn't expect such base tactics from the Supreme Being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground!
And here! Far enough! More for the stop! Lightning! Radiant cascade! Radiant field!
Forgive me.
I'll be safe!
It's my fault.
The magic is there! Burning strike!
It's go time!
Raging
Armor
cascade!
won't save you!
Not on my watch! Go take care of Poodle. Get out of our way already!
I didn't expect such base tactics from the Supreme Being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground!
Raging cascade!
Double demon back!
Dance in the wind! Mega ray! Field!
Throw it out!
Power of water! More for the stockpile! Annihilation! Searing
Turtle
blast! If it's in the sky, it's mine! In here! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Is this it?
Don't give up! Ready! Illuminate the dark! Now! Searing tempest! Holy land! Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all! Meteor storm! Vanish without a trace! Light acts lightning condemned! Thunder blade! I'm sorry. ready.
I didn't expect such base tactics from a supreme being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human.
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that... This thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground!
More where that came from.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Dragon Shell! Rip it! I'll finish you! Here and now! I'll tear you apart! Now I'm in the groove! It's go time! I'll smash you! Blow away! All good things come to an end. Shouldn't have messed with me!
Come on! You have to hold on! I've taken too many hits! I let my guard down.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I missed anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell!
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion. But that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now. It can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Thank you. Great!
Yeah.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
Hello. Nice. Oh.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the crown contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time, the fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. by someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket. Good grief. Hey! Whoa!
Huh? Well, yeah.
I
Huh?
got
Thanks.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Whoo! I think Hoodle senses something.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.